Alright, y'all, we got six chances to win 4 games. Which one do we do? Which one do we do? I think we're gonna do. Let's do this right here. Alright, let's go, y'all. Let's go to war. I declare war, baby, yeah. I declare war, baby, yeah. I declare war, baby, yeah. I declare war. Hey, nobody playing this? Okay, say, what we doing now? Nobody playing this morning? That's what he going with. That's what he rolling. We missing a jersey. I just realized that. Hold on. Alright, I want to begin with a PS5 guy. Jay gets boards. Gotta deal with them Clippers.
Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. The Timberwolves looking for a strong start to this road trip. It's a disappointing segment of the season for this team, no doubt about it, as the losing streak has continued, guys, to grow.
You know, it's been a struggle on the road for this team, and they're beginning another road trip here tonight.
Oh, shit.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
Screen by Zubac. And Harden with the stuff.
Man, it's fun watching Harden use the pick and roll to his advantage, getting space off the screen and letting it fly with ease.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
In the corner, George with it. Wants to get it to Zubac, and does. With some arc.
Get shit out here.
Gobert with the block.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
Get shit out here.
And there's the shot clock violation.
Get this shit out here.
Get the shot off in time.
The James Harden shit ain't working today, man. We don't fear the beard, man. We don't.
Now the Timberwolves with it. Here's Conley. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Towns. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Length, size,
lock him down, Conley. Lock him down. Lock him down.
Just dominates you inside.
It's Harden with the drive. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5. Well, it's New Year's Eve, Greg. Do you still stay up for the countdown?
Well, I try. It gets harder every year, but we're still hanging in, bringing in the new year. I'm not quite the night owl like you are, my friend.
Yeah, right. Here's Towns. James Harden picking up that last basket. Misses the baby hook.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
To the inside. Yep, that one goes in there.
You've come to expect great passing from Harden. He's got a reputation for finding open guys.
Edwards with it. Leonard picks him up. Gobert down low.
Okay.
It's hauled in by Zubac. The Clippers in the lead. Harden outside. Back to George. Pass to Mann. George looking around. And he drives in. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Boy, how about the deceptive strength of George, fending off the defense exceedingly well there and taking the ball strong to the rack.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 5 points so far.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Get the fuck out of here.
And the shot is good. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Edwards. Back to Conley. Here's Gobert. The Clippers grab the miss. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Yeah, it was a surprising outcome for me and you. But, hey, sometimes matchups can play out a certain way. We'll see how they do tonight.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Pass to Harden. They set the pick. 3 seconds left. Wide open look here for Zubac. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display.
This guy gonna keep on his
right after this.
The whole game.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Fucking bitch.
Clippers trail by 3. Now Harden. His last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Mann. Now George. And here's Harden. The rebound by Anderson.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Reed.
Oh, Reed, you gotta make
misses the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype. He has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Outside Leonard. Harden up top. 4 on the clock. Into the lane. And Harden Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Back to Milton. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Zubac. The Clippers trail. Harden with it. 8 points for him. To the paint. Leonard. Timeout. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
What strength from Leonard there. Not allowing the defense to get the best of him.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Once I get my bigs back in the game, we're going to be all right, man. Once I get Cat back out there. I guess he want to see this right here. So whenever I get the league and they get a timeout, I'm going to let this shit play out just like this, man. You got some for this dude right here, man. I'm going to do the same shit he doing. Every time I get the lead, I'm going to let this little shit right here play out. Let it play out. That's how you stop motherfuckers from doing this shit right here. Force them to watch this shit too. I ain't watching, I'm looking at my damn, I'm looking at Instagram right now. Looking at some big booty girls. Well.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 8. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
And here's Harden. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Pass to Zubac. Back to Harden.
Come on, Towns.
Block
this shit, man.
Draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
Come on, Cap. Come on, Cap.
That one is on Towns.
Well, I like the understated focus that Harden brings to the table. Despite getting knocked around, his concentration allows him to play through the bumps.
And rebuilding teams, Clark, are going to ride their young prospects. But talk about the importance of having those sage veterans on that roster and their guidance.
Kevin, I don't think you can overstate it. It's critical. It's imperative. I mean, imparting that understanding of what it takes to be a professional and doing it with words and example is so valuable
no rest,
and so part of what veterans offer to young players and to good teams.
They set the pick. Pass to Leonard. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Out of bounds.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Conley. Going inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but It's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
Let's play. You want to play games with me?
At the top of the key, Gobert. Here's Towns. And slammed down by Gobert.
Shit.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
Now here's Westbrook. Hasn't made one yet. Here's George. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time.
Defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
It's going to be out.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
Fucking ball to him.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Pass to Milton. Here's Towns. He's covered by Leonard.
Come on, Town. Come on, Town.
Who's back
Come on, Town.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this.
Happy New Year, y'all. Happy New Year. Happy New Year Eve.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Conley's shot is off.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline reporting.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. That one is no good. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Here is Edwards. Paul George making his last shot. And Towns gets it to go.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Outside Westbrook. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Edwards drives in. Right wing.
Okay. Okay. Bitch.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Big finish by Gobert, getting the hoop and going to the strike.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Now, here is Harden. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here is Conley. Here's Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Now, here is Harden. 13 points in the game. Here's Leonard. Back to Harden. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
And here's Conley outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to George. It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves leading by 12. Pass to Towns. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. On offense, here are the Clippers. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Harden. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
And so much of what this team does at both ends centers around Kawhi Leonard. He is the anchor.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to Anderson. To the middle. Here's Towns. Here's Reed. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Reed's got the lead up to 12 now for Minnesota.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Conley. Here's Towns. Count that bucket. Towns has got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Another guy who can light up the scoreboard. Harden is a stat sheet stuffer.
Here is Conley. James Harden picking up that last basket. And the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Harden, no good. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 14-6 run. Three-pointer. The rebound by Harden.
Come on, that's freaking green, man.
Stolen by Reed.
Get out of here, man.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere.
We out here doing what we do when we do it, man. Now I get my boy.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4.
Get Anthony back. Get Anthony back. Right, get on your man. Get on your man.
Now Harden. Banked in off the glass.
Surgical precision from Harden, demonstrating his sick handles one more time.
Pass to Edwards. Reed with it. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Just stay right there. Just stay right there.
Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
At the elbow, Harden. Leonard on the wing. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Cap it.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Outside Edwards. Cranes the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Captain really get
and
that
a chance
rest.
to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown
really get that
for
rest.
Minnesota.
And, guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense?
He gone, y'all. He gone. That's how we do it, man. That's how we do it on YouTube and Twitch, man. That's how I do it, man. Kick them off the court. Kick them out their own court. All right. We got 3 games left, man. It's going to be tough. But in order to get to the college division, we got to do what we got to do, man. You dig? I'm going to stop it and start another one.